Hey babes, Yana J here, back with a new video. Y'all, we're chilling and we're eating. I just wanted to chit chat with you guys. Let's just have a little chit chat over dinner. So, I'm eating my pot roast and my mashed potatoes, and I went and got some of this Mexican whole chicken from one of my favorite Mexican places right now. So good. So we're gonna eat and vlog. So you guys, the last time we talked, I was on a rant and I was just talking to you guys about some emotions and all that good stuff. But for my subbies, I want you guys to understand it's okay to have vulnerable moments. That does not make you weak, and I'll say that time and time again. Like, I had moments and I have moments like that, and that's just me sharing my tough times with you guys and my tough weeks. On the other side of that, there are things that are good in life, you know. Another thing aside from that I was talking to you guys in a recent live about, I've been talking to you guys a lot about poly. So I had the poly conversation with my partner. I told him I had thought about everything, and I just explained to him how I truly am a one woman. I'm a one man kind of woman, and I don't crave or desire to share him, and I don't want a relationship with multiple people in it. It's just not something that's suited for me. I fully was expecting, that to just kind of be the end of the situation altogether. I really wasn't. That's all I was expecting. I didn't really expect anything less or more than that. But I guess to my surprise, Big Papa response was, well, what is the alternative? What is the alternative for you? What will make you fine and what makes you happy? And of course, I know the answer to that, and I wasn't really expecting that with him. Nor did I want to pull him away from something that he's desiring, and I said that several times over and over again. But his main objective is me and what I want. So, totally fine with that. So, I say all that to say, I brought the conversation to my social media, but I really don't think, after thinking on it for a short period of time after I went live with it on social media, I realized, I was never even considering the fact of ever having a poly relationship. I believe I was more so just hearing him out and just hearing him out, letting him tell me his desires. But I don't think that I was ever actually ideally imagining myself in a full-fledged poly relationship with him and another woman. It's just not something that's ideal for me. It's never really been my kind of thing. And I did good, not bringing up my experience that I've had in situations similar to it. I did good not bringing that up and referencing it when I had the conversation with him, and I was happy about that. And to bring it back to the very beginning of this vlog, when I was talking to you guys about the emotional rant that I went on, and I was just having a transparent moment with you guys. Another thing about that, I'm one of those people, I don't like to operate from what I've gone through. I don't allow my past to interject with things, all the good things to come to me in the future. You have to understand, you just have to operate out of love. I feel like that's when you get the best results. And by me doing that, I think I know that I have ultimately attracted someone who loves and completely adores me in every aspect. And I think that stems from not operating out of anger and just bitterness and so much worry from, before. And I just allow myself to love. It's really important to remind yourself to allow yourself to love after you come out of anything traumatic or hard or just a tough relationship. You just have to give yourself subtle reminders. Hey, it's okay to open myself up to love, so that you can receive it as well. As you open yourself up to love, you're also allowing yourself to receive it. You don't want to close yourself off to what's for you, just because you've been through things, in my opinion. But yeah, just as far as Big Papa and we're waiting on some things to happen and fall through, but ultimately it's looking like we are going to be in the South, not in Atlanta this time, but in another southern state, and I really look forward to that. And I even talked to him about, possibly get him ready to start a family. I let him know the date that I have in mind is somewhere around 2028-ish, around that area. So sometime from now, obviously. But the thing I love about Big Papa, he always caters to my needs and my wants, He makes it known, like, woman, what is it that you want? Make it clear what it is you want, and he listens very well to what it is that I say. So there's a lot of aspects about the dynamic of our relationship that works. And just a little piece of advice, ladies, don't be afraid to accept love from someone who likes you just a little bit more or a lot more than you initially like them. That doesn't have to be a negative. In some cases, it's a little bit more sweeter for you. You kind of just get to get loved on a little bit more by someone who actually truly wants to adore you and just adores you. I say that to say because in my moments that I just wake up in the morning, he still sees it as my most beautiful, and it's just little things like that go a long way, that they're just those sweet little nothings that you get. So yeah. So all in all, this bedroom mukbang quick chit chat, I just want to let you guys know it's okay to have vulnerable moments where you don't always have the answers to what you might be facing, okay? And the other lesson is you don't have to allow situations that you've gone through to determine the kind of love you open yourself up to receiving in the future. Operate out of love, and always operate out of love. Don't operate from a space of scarcity or negativity, And the little gem, in some cases, you could just try it out and see how it goes for you. Don't be scared to give a person that is a little bit more into you than you are to them initially an opportunity, and see how it does. You might find yourself getting a little bit more buttered up, a little bit more catered to, a little bit more just loved on, just because that person adores you, and specifically you, you're their person. So just a little night eating chit chat, wanted to come on and share with you guys. I hope you guys like this little video, and I'll talk to you guys later.